Welcome to Sitting with Shay J, where we spotlight leaders making a difference in our communities. Today, we're diving into a powerful conversation about real estate, financial empowerment, and building a lasting legacy. Joining me is a respected businesswoman, a Denver native who leads the Denmon Group, one of Colorado's top real estate brokerages. Known for her commitment to helping individuals build generational wealth through home ownership, April Denmon is here to share her expertise, her journey, and her impact. Welcome to the show, April.
Thank you, Shay J. Thank you so much for having me here today.
I am excited about this conversation. I have to get you here. I don't care if it's after Women's History Month.
Yes.
We have to talk about just the impact that you have right here in Colorado. First, what inspired you to pursue a career in real estate? Why real estate?
Yes, real estate. So it has been many decades I've been in real estate. So I had a house built, I'll say decades ago. And in getting a house built, I had everything built from the ground up. So it was a pretty long process. And going through that process, I said, you know what? I like this. I think I want to get into real estate. And here I am almost 25 years later.
I hope that everybody has dreams like that and pursues them. Now, I know there has to be some challenges. What are some of the biggest challenges you face in really building this business?
Yes, there are some challenges for sure. So in being in real estate, I have dealt with a lot of changes as far as the markets, interest rates, foreclosures. Those are all things that we've had to deal with. But being an expert in this market, I know how to navigate it. So the challenges that we face, we have to just learn how to navigate those. And that's what I've been doing in real estate.
I love that because it is a navigation. Now, I know that you have to really look at home ownership as a tool. And we talk about building generational wealth. Why is this the key to building generational wealth, especially in communities that don't have that type of access?
Yes. Oh, this is such a good question. So, Shay J, I teach buyers classes every month, free buyers classes online. I've been doing this for over 10 years because it's important to educate our community. So when we talk about generational wealth, I have clients that bought homes in Green Valley Ranch and Cherry Creek for $300,000. Those homes are now over $800,000, some over $1 million. So when we look at those homes that were once $300,000 and we look at them now being sold for $800,000, that is all money that is going into the generational wealth that we talk about. And so it's so important to buy your first piece of property, to get land, to get homes, because that is where generational wealth comes from. I don't know where else in Colorado homes appreciate 5 to 6.5% every year. I don't know what other investment you're going to get that return. When the market in 2020 to 2022, when we were going through COVID, homes in Colorado appreciated 20 to 24%. So people that bought homes before 2019, they are sitting on some good equity right now.
Whew. Yeah, I don't know where else you can find that bang for your buck at all. You started to lead into this a little bit. What are some of the trends that you're currently seeing in the Colorado housing market? What does that look like?
Yeah, so the trends right now, we are a lot of new construction. There's lots of new construction. I actually specialize in new construction. I live in a new construction area, and that is where we do see a lot of homes appreciating. And so one thing that we are seeing right now, we'll say interest rates are a little higher than they've been in the last couple of years. We are having programs where you can buy interest rates down. I know people are faced sometimes with how to get their down payment, how to get closing costs. At the Denmon Group, we navigate how to get your closing costs taken care of. We have down payment assistance for buyers. So there are so many programs out there that we are trying to get people to take advantage of.
That makes me feel like there's hope for people that don't really know the process, right? They're always looking for tools and resources. Now, what advice would you have for someone who's buying their first home and they're feeling overwhelmed about the process? I just heard you mention a lot of resources.
Yes.
First home buying, I know people are like, I don't even know what to do. This is overwhelming. It's daunting.
Yeah.
What can you say to them?
So the first thing I would say is come to one of our home buyers classes. We go over home buying from A to Z. We have lenders there. So I would say just take a step back, breathe, and know that this is possible. A lot of people see home ownership and they can't even see the future of them owning. And so that's our job to just say, hey, it's possible. So people that are out there right now, don't get discouraged. We talk about high interest rates, but there was a time when interest rates were in the 18%, and they're a lot lower than that right now. So I think a lot of people have fear because they don't know where to start, what to do. So I would say reach out to a realtor, come to one of our classes, look at resources, and don't be scared, and know that you can get a home and have that generational wealth. And I encourage everybody to do it. Call me if you have questions, call the team, but it is possible.
I love that. I want to give hope helps the community because I know it can be daunting.
Yes.
You know, one thing I love about you, April, is that you don't just stop in real estate. You are absolutely involved in the community. Can we talk a little bit about your involvement in the Denver community outside of real estate? What else is April doing in this community? Because I see you active everywhere. Please tell the people. Yeah.
Yes. So so my parents always raised me on giving back, and what you put out is what you're going to get in return. So I have always been a giver. I love supporting my community. I love giving back. We do a ton of events at my group. That was one thing when I started real estate, is I wanted to always have community service in there. So we are doing a big Easter event in 2 weeks. We do things at our office all the time, and I think this might be a great time to announce that I just opened up my own mortgage brokerage company.
What?
You don't even know this yet, Shay J.
Breaking news. I love to break some news.
Yes, so this is breaking news. So it still ties into real estate, but I feel that that's a very important aspect that people, again, don't know how to buy or where do they start. So I'm starting from the beginning to help my community to just continue building.
This is why you are truly building a legacy, and it's right before our eyes. April, I see you building this. Tell me, what does legacy mean to you? And I see how you're working to create this in business and leadership, but what does it mean to you to really build this legacy?
Yes, Shay J. So to me, legacy, it's a big word for me. It's something that when I'm dead and gone, I want people to be talking about April Denmon, Denmon Group, how I gave back. My company, my mortgage company is called the Gratitude Group, so I want that to be talked about. But a legacy is doing so good while you're here, giving back to your people, making sure that you're doing good so that when you are gone, you will be remembered. That's what a legacy is to me. My father, he passed away over 10 years ago. His legacy is still going on. We still support him, and that is part of why I wanted to have the Denmon Group to continue that legacy from my family.
And April, you are doing it. The Denmon Group has been so respected in our community, and watching what you do and continue to evolve and to share this with other women, it is beautiful to see. So thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your journey. If there's one other piece of advice or anything you want to leave our audience with, what would it be?
So if I have one piece of advice, I would say go after whatever you want. Don't be scared to go get it, because if you don't go after it, you don't know. So just go get it. Look at you. You've been an amazing trailblazer for women, and I just say don't be scared. There's so many resources out there. The way the world is changing with technology.
Right.
It's out there. So go get it, and we support you fully.
I love that. Your story is inspiring and it's uplifting. So thank you for the work that you continue to do. And those of you out there, remember your vision, your dedication. It's up to you, viewers. You have the opportunity. And remember, owning property is not just about a place to live. It's a step towards financial freedom and long-term stability. We want to create generational wealth. Your voice has the power to inspire change. So keep rising, keep shining. Until next time, I'm Shay J, and together we create impact. Thank you for watching Sitting with Shay J.